Today we are out in the backyard. I have my cleaning station set up. We're gonna go through and clean up our treasures from our road trip. So hold tight. I'm gonna start the next day's batch and we'll get going. Yay! Welcome back. These are my finds from Pine Valley. I want to mention that Pine Valley by no means is not a place for rock hounding. It's more just a reservoir. A lot of the rocks look like this guy everywhere, giant boulders of this type of rock everywhere. The paths are paved and they're recovering from a fire in the area, so they ask that you not leave the paths. So I walked the circumference of the lake, and on the path, which was gravel, I found these. That's why there's so few, because I didn't want to, wipe out the entire path. But I did pick up some that I thought were pretty to bring home and share. My husband had a lot of fun on the lake. He made friends with some ducks, and he caught his first fish. So it was a very good experience. We had a lot of fun. It was a nice, relaxing afternoon. So let's dive into these gravel path rocks that I found. So this guy, he has the two colors and he is very translucent. You can see some light through him. Here's a little white chip with some black in him. He's very, very pretty. I have a few that are that texture. This guy, I'm wondering if he is an opalite, because he is very reflective in the light. He might even just be white jasper. I don't know. I'm still learning my rocks. This is a bit of crystal, or quartz, sorry. This is a little bit of quartz. He's got some purple staining on the top. Very rough and jaggedy. Another piece like that guy. Let's see. And that's also quartz. Here's a, very yellow bit of quartz. You can tell it's quartz because it's got the fractures, the very small fractures, whereas the agate or chalcedony breaks off in smooth chunks like this guy. Very smooth, not fractured. Concave, I believe is the word they call it. And this guy, you can just see how shiny pretty he is. Or she, I don't know. Here is a bit of a quartz cluster. May have been inside a geode. I thought that was an excellent find considering the area I was in. Here's a nice bit of gray quartz. And look at this vein in this rock. So awesome. So amazing. I really like the veins when they're in between the rocks. It's just amazing to me. And here's just a little bit of something. He's just got some cool textures and colors. This is a very purple rock, and if you haven't noticed, I do like the color purple, so I tend to pick up things that are purple. I love pink, so anything pink does come home with me. Here's another bit of rock with a nice vein in the middle of it. I'm not sure. This feels quartzish, and then this one is kind of smooth, so It might be a little bit of chalcedony inside the quartzish rock. Here's some jasper. It's just some, it might even be flint or chert, but it's definitely got the concave fractures in it. Here's the little nubby. I don't know what it is. It is very smooth. It doesn't feel like quartz, but it is kind of shuttered a bit like quartz, so it's probably just a milky quartz. And this guy. I do have great adventures. Look at that guy. He's got pink and purple with a nice quartz vein going right through him, and yellow on the other side. Here is a nice nubby of quartz. He's got yellow and pink and peach in there. That is a bit of, it feels like chert. Oh, I don't know why I keep calling it shirt. And then here is a cute little rock. He's very speckled, like a teeny tiny conglomerate. He's got all kinds of different stuff going on in there. Quite unique. Here was another agate, chalcedony mixed with a bunch of other stuff. He might even be an agate because he does look like he has some lines in there. We'll have to polish him and see. Very nice bit of jasper. He is so pretty. I love how just brown he is. Quartz, more quartz, more quartz, more quartz. Oh, look at this guy. Look at those red veins in there. And you can see through it. This might actually be like a moss jasper or moss agate. Oh my goodness, I can't word today. Look how cool that guy is. That's actually one of my favorite finds. I can't wait to smooth him up and see what's on his inside. Just a little nubby. This one's very, very smooth. Oh, here's another one that has some very awesome stuff going on in the inside. Definitely a bit of agate with quartz. He's just so amazing. Here's another one. Let's see through that beauty. He breaks very, very smooth. And this guy, he had a nice red vein going through there. I had some more yellow, one that was black. Most of this is just quartz. It's just little stuff. Look at that guy. Purple and pink. Another one. Pink. This one has a line of something going through the middle of him. And some teeny tinies, and I think that's just a little bit of jasper. And that was my finds from Pine Valley. It's not much, but considering we were fishing and relaxing, I was surprised to find anything at all. Alright, when I get done with the next batch, which will also be a small batch because it was late night and on top of the world it felt like. Alright, we'll be back. Alright, so before we start looking at the second batch from day 2, which is the last batch, I figure I should tell you a story about how I don't plan anything and it stresses my husband out. So we knew we were going to St. George, and he was like, pick some things you want to do, which I did, but in no particular order. We were driving back from the fishing and his busy day of playing with ducks, and he was very tired. So he let me drive. Anyways, we were getting back towards the hotel, and I was like, oh, there's still like an hour before it's dark. Let's go check out this place. So I drive us up a plateau. Now, I'm afraid of roads that are on cliffs, so I'm white knuckling this drive, and my husband, he's sleeping oblivious to the world, and I'm like scared driving up this road at maybe 3 miles an hour because scared. He wakes up and he screams, and I'm like, don't scream, because I was scared and he was scared, and he's like, where are you taking us? So anyways, by the time we got to the top of this place, there was maybe 15-20 minutes of light left. So I was just gathering up anything and everything that looked awesome. So these rocks are not fabulous by any means. There are some surprises here. Not many. Most of these will probably be yard rocks. But all right, so let's get to the reveal. And I'm sorry, husband, that I drove you up a plateau in the desert. Love you. Okay. So, try to turn you slowly so I don't make you dizzy. Here are the teeny ones. I believe that I found a little tiny bit of petrified wood. Look at that guy. So very tiny. And most of these are just pebblies. Look at these cute little red flinty types. This guy is very interesting. He's tiny. Again, my husband found, oh yes, and I like this stuff. I want to check and see if he's magnetic. He looks very interesting. So again, my husband found the best up there. Look at this quartz nodule. Ooh, shiny. And this one here is very, very beautiful. This is a pile of dirt, dark rockhounding. You find a clump of dirt. So I was like, yay. Here we go with another one of those sharp looking bits. This one has some lines in him. Very, very lovely. Here is another bit of, it's probably jasper. It's all probably just really mixy, mushy jasper. Look at this knobby. He's cute, blue and white. I don't know, he's either quartz or chalcedony. He feels oily and not rough. Here's a cute one. Look at those layers of red and streaks of black through him. Very awesome. He's got a nice vein going through him. Here's a purple rock, as you know, purple. And he's got a chunk of stuff stuck to him. Another just random rock with stuff stuck to him, but he felt smooth, so he came home with us. I have no idea what this is. It is very strange on every level of strangeness. Hopefully it's not like petrified poop, because that's gross. But he's got green and purple, and he's all jaggedy right through here. I don't know, one day maybe I can cut him open and see what's on his inside. That's a bit of quartz. My husband really liked these big, chunky rocks. Probably jasper. It feels smooth like jasper. And then here's just a bit of sandstone that's very, very red. It kind of looks like my painted crayon rock in the house. Oh, look at that guy. Oh, I really like that texture. Beautiful. I like this one because it was round. It's like a round sand all just bubbled up. And then last but not least is this very large green and purple rock. I saw this stripe right here, which is why he came home. Definitely quartzish because of how these breaks are. But he is really pretty. I like that green. So that was the end of day one. Look at that guy. Or sorry, oh my gosh, I'm not even keeping up with myself. That was the end of day 2. It was a long, very fun day. My husband caught his first fish in his adult life, as he says, and he got to make friends with some ducks. I walked around a lake and then drove us up a plateau. I didn't get to drive much after that. And then, yeah, so I will start working on day 3, which was Saturday. We also had tennis games that day, so there wasn't much. But I'll get those cleaned up, and then day 4 was amazing. I can't wait to get to day 4. All right, thank you. I will end with a slideshow of all the best ones from day 2. Bye now.